You were in this situation Aubrich's in right now.
Yeah.
You came in the middle of the year and you won your first game.
Yeah.
You beat Vegas. What sort of bump will the Jets get on Monday night against Buffalo? It seems like they like Saleh, the player, but now you got a new coordinator in there. What sort of bump will they get against the Bills?
There'll be a massive energy bump because when the energy in the building is going to be frenetic, right? You feel there's a level of kind of chaos that guys feed off of. That will be good. Aaron Rodgers, honestly, this might be a good thing because he loves to throw things in the face of people. We've seen him, for years do things against the grain and push things against the grain. So maybe that's a jolt. At the end of the day, though, he has a much better situation than when I walked in the situation, we knew it was going to be ugly. I mean, I remember talking to Jim Irsay talking about being 0-8. Like, winning one would be a minor miracle with what we were doing. They have a better team than I would, and he's been in the building and has relationships with these coaches. So the most difficult decision I think he will have, and it'll be interesting to see if he really has the power, does he stay with Hackett calling plays? Because that's, if he's now the head coach, did Saleh want Hackett to stay?
I'm here for you, Jeff. I'm here for you.
I'll let you
I'm
ride.
here for you. Excuse. I need a fourth screen shot right here. I need to see Doggy and Kimberley when I break this down. Jeff, you brought up Nathaniel Hackett. I need to see all of you. All of you right here, right now. We wouldn't do this, but this is Stevie A we talking to. This is Stevie A we listening to right now. Okay, I have to do this. There are many, many occasions where we bring up the word nepotism. I asked for a fourth shot. Keep it there, please. It's important. Here's the deal. Y'all know that Nathaniel Hackett is the son of former college head coach Paul Hackett, right?
Correct.
The elder Hackett served under the likes of Hall of Fame coaches Bill Walsh, Marty Schottenheimer, and Tom Landry. Why would I dare bring that up? The son obviously hasn't had nearly as successful a career. We all know this, right, Jeff Saturday?
Yep.
Yet 5 different NFL organizations have employed Hackett as offensive coordinator, head coach over the last decade. And now he's the Jets head coach. Now, I ask anybody, especially you, Jeff, but more so you, Doggy, Mr. Hall of Fame radio host that's been covering sports for over 40 years. A guy with that resume, 5 different shots as a coordinator, and 1 as a head coach. What am I missing? Floor's y'all's.
Yes, I understand his point. The old man had something to do with it. All right, now.
Hold on. Okay.
I have an actual correction. Because you're a history guy. You said Joe Douglas is out of here because he hired Saleh. He did not. He was hired after Adam Gase was hired.
Oh, he did not hire Saleh?
That's
no.
true.
Adam Gase was the head coach. They brought in Joe Douglas. Then Gase was fired. And then we have this whole change.
Kimberly's right.
So Joe Douglas did not hire Saleh?
No. He was.
Dougie, Kimberly's right, but also, but say this, since 2019, Joe Douglas's teams are 29-59, which is tied with the Jaguars for the second worst record in the National Football League, and the only organization that has been worse is the Carolina Panthers. So you're right, Kimberly, but we can't ignore that either.
In fairness, Mike McCagnon put that 2019 roster together. Joe Douglas was hired in June of that year, 2019.
Zach Wilson should get Douglas in big trouble by himself.
I'm not.
I want to go to Nathaniel Hackett.
No.
Let me just
You
go to
lost the
Nathaniel
show,
Hackett.
dog.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. The last 3 seasons, 2022 in Denver and 2023 and 2024, his offenses have had 59 turnovers, 51 touchdowns, scored 1 or fewer TDs in 26 of 37 games. All right?
Damn.
Gained 400 yards 3 times.
Well, you're better than him.
And punted 210. That's six punts a game.
You're better than him.
Damn.
Much better. Much better.
Hi.
Hey, I could run it.
Much better.
We couldn't throw it, but we dang sure could run it. Guarantee on that.
All right, having said that, let's start with you.
Yes, my love.
Davante Adams.
Yes.
Does this change his thought process with this dishevelment here with the Jets, where he wants to play?
Doggy, let me ask you a question.
It should.
Is Aaron Rodgers still? Did he get fired?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so full steam ahead. Because here's what you need to know about Davante Adams. He had a chance to figure out where I should go already. Where can I get the money? And he chose the Vegas Raiders, which at the time we were like, really? I get Derek Carr as your boy, But even in that division, you go there, the Raiders are still, you're projecting them to finish 4th in that division anyway, just because of the talent in that division, and Patrick Mahomes. So Davante has already shown, I want to play with my guys.
That's right.
And he's come out, Schefter already reported, the Jets are high on his list and the Saints are high on his list. Why? Because his boys are there. Now, do I personally think, like the question you can ask, do you think Davante Adams will win a Super Bowl with the Jets? Even if you say no, Davante Adams has shown that he's choosing loyalty, he's choosing friendships. That's what is most important to him because he had a chance to go elsewhere.
Go ahead, Stevie.
Davante Adams, because we know they're watching. That would be stupid. Don't do it. You left Green Bay even when Green Bay was willing to match the dollars that the Las Vegas Raiders offered you, in part because Aaron Rodgers couldn't make up his mind as to whether he wanted to stay playing football or retire. You went to the Vegas Raiders because you wanted to play with your boy. This ain't show friends. This is business, okay? You want to put yourself in a position to win. You need to be thinking about Buffalo with Josh Allen. You need to be thinking about Baltimore with Lamar Jackson. You need to be thinking about Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes. Some place where you know that you're going to have a quarterback past this season, because who the hell knows what decision Aaron Rodgers is going to make. For all we know, he might decide, man, I don't need any more of this. I don't need any more of this noise. I'm tired of getting blamed for everything. I've made my money. Let me live my life and get out of this cesspool. And then if he left, but Davante Adams was still there, what the hell are you going to do? Knowing the Jets' history, they might go back and get Zach Wilson. You just don't know because of that level of ineptitude that they've been able to exercise throughout the years. You can't take that chance if you Davante Adams. Hell no. You go to the Jets, it would be
stupid. The Raiders
stupid.
aren't trading him to their division rival. Like, they're not trading him to the Chiefs. That's just...
Wouldn't Davante Adams text Rodgers to make sure Rodgers is going to be there for next year before he decided to want to go to the Jets?
Oh, yeah. He's not coming for 6 months. If Davante Adams is coming, he's thinking that Rodgers is going to stick around. Let's go do this for a couple of years together. And I think the injury to Aaron would probably lend him to want to stay and play a little longer, especially if this year doesn't turn out to be what he wants it to be.
All right.
He's got a lot of
Not bad.
you got a lot of fight in him.
Or you did a decent job. You followed direction. You were okay for change. We were worried about you.